Thanks for clicking on this video. Today I did a everyday makeup look specifically for dry skin, or you know, in the winter my skin gets super dehydrated, so I use like a dewy foundation, more hydrating products. Give this a like, give this a comment, give this a subscribe, and let's get into this video. I kind of don't want to say, hey guys, welcome back to my channel, because I feel like everyone on YouTube says that. So I want to start saying something different. Hey, thanks for clicking on this video. I'm gonna think about it and get back to you guys. I just did a face mask, but my face is super dry in the winter, so I need I didn't put moisturizer or anything. I wanted to do start to finish makeup routine. Yes, I do have new short hair. Jokes. I just cut my old wig into a bob and I actually really like it. I'm gonna style it. It's not done. My hair is not done. Nothing is done. And yes, I do have a new background. This is Nahom's backdrop. I'm just using it because I wanted to film in natural lighting. I felt like your everyday makeup is supposed to look, you know, natural. So I have a couple of topics that I want to touch on in this video. I don't know why I actually get nervous when I'm not vlogging and it's like a one-on-one conversation with you guys. I kind of just wanted to do like a little update. After my last closet declutter, I wanted to have a vlog up for you guys, but the content in that vlog wasn't really that like interesting, so I didn't really want to post that. I just feel like I have a lot of things that I need to like update you guys on, and I'm sick. That's why I sound a little off. It's 9:02 right now. I woke up early to film this for you guys. I got my coffee, getting the day started. Let me start out by saying Happy New Year to everyone. You guys already know the drill for my makeup videos. I just edited onto the screen and I just want to talk through this. I'm not really gonna be saying the products or anything. My wig is bothering me because it's like so bulky, but don't worry guys, I'm gonna flatten it out. So, the new year hit and I had a lot of like goals that I wanted to reach. And I know it's only January. I set goals for myself before the new year and I thought as soon as January hit, I was gonna be on it. And then I just took a long break. It took me a while and I feel like I'm just now starting to get back into work mode and my routine, but it took me a while to get out of that like holiday spirit and like break. I wanted to be like those girls on Instagram that just, it worked. But yeah, moral of the story, I took some me time to kind of recuperate, rewrote my goals and what I want to see for myself, more realistic goals. Setting an alarm every day, getting up, following a routine every day, every week going to the gym. And I love this stuff, it makes me feel so nice and dewy. I'm gonna clip my hair back after this because this is not cute. It's gonna get in my makeup. Did I just put that in my fucking eyebrow? But yeah, a lot of things have been happening over the break. I feel like I just didn't update you guys. So if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I am thinking about moving to Montreal. I wanna move to a different city. You just get to a point where you're like tired of where you live. I don't know if it's only me, but I kind of just want a fresh start in a new city. And Montreal is the closest one to me, so, and also rent is very cheap in that city. I've been once before, but it was only for like a weekend. But I can definitely see myself living there. So, oh, you look orange as hell, girl. That's the bad thing about natural lighting. It really lets you know how you look. It'll look fine once I'm done. I know I look really orange right now. And I put way too much product. Whoops. Even if I do only move for like 6 months or just 1 year, I really want to learn a little bit of French. I kind of want to put myself up for that challenge. Being independent, because I moved out before. I was away from home for a year. I moved out, but I was still living with someone. I never lived on my own. That's kind of the whole point of this, is to just experience, like, you know, people go away for college when they're like 17 or 18. I never got to do that, so I never really got to experience living alone or stepping out of my comfort zone, meeting new people, and I thought now's the perfect chance to do that. So I'm excited. I'm actually very excited for this move. I'm thinking of getting like a fully furnished apartment and lease it for like 6 months or a year. I feel like I didn't really touch on the new year, the whole new year thing. I expect too much from myself, and I expect it to happen quick. Learning the virtue of patience, you know, it's very important to not rush things because you feel like you're running out of time or feel like you should be hitting certain milestones, you know, at a given age. So I need to stop doing that to myself. Guys, as I go on, I swear this talk will get better. I need to like ease into things for some reason, because if I like think I'm gonna talk about like a whole bunch of topics, I get like overwhelmed and end up like stumbling on my words and not saying what I want to say throughout this video. So I just need to pace myself, because I feel like what I really want to say is coming out now. Like, you know, analysis paralysis, when you analyze something for too long, you kind of say, should I do that? Like, you start analyzing it to the point where you start doubting yourself. It's so easy to get into that if you just wait too long to do something, or if you think about it too much. Not every day sit back, think about the pros and cons of a situation. And, you know, sometimes it's just go with the flow of things. I was in a slump in the beginning of January, or as soon as the new year hit, because one, I was already kind of like out of my routine, and then on top of that, I set up a lot of expectations for myself, and then I just thought about it a little too much, and then I got nervous about it, and then I just didn't do anything about it. Like, I just do a lot of overanalyzing, and it's not necessary. You know, to the extent that I do it, it's not necessarily. It's a lot that I gotta accomplish this year, you know, and I feel like we kind of get scared that we won't accomplish all the things that we set up for ourselves in the new year. That also adds on to it. So yeah, the new year is kind of like a stressful time, but it's also, you can't look at it like that. You have to just look at it as, you know, it's a time for new opportunities to come your way. Guys, I signed to a company, to an agency. I have a manager now. Like, you can talk to my manager about my rate. Don't email me, email my manager. She'll handle that. No need to worry, my manager handles that. Thank you, Marianne. But yeah, like, over the new year, she literally came into my life, and I was like, I like her. I like her a lot. She came at the right time. So I'm just gonna put more concealer underneath my eyes. I think that'll wrap up my conversation for the new year, say me kind of topic. And now on to the next topic. So I get a lot of DMs about how to start a following, or how to get into YouTube, how do you create videos, how do you, like, you know, just influencer 101. That's what I called this topic. I wish there was a formula to give you followers. Yeah, I would take that formula and apply it to myself. But there is no formula, you know? I really think it has to do with luck, consistency, and good content. Luck is a big factor though. It's the algorithm that'll be working in your favor, and the algorithm chooses, you know, most of the time chooses what people click on, what people see. So for those of you who don't know algorithm, it's basically, I'm not that good at explaining this, but it's the back end of YouTube or Instagram. When you search something, say everyday makeup, search. Whatever comes up first is either the most viewed, or if you search like a keyword like or everyday black girl makeup, YouTube will run their search, and based on what YouTube thinks will best suit you or what you like will pop up, and then that will get your view. Editing software, I use Final Cut Pro. A lot of people ask me, hey, what software do you use? It's just Final Cut Pro. But if you want to learn how to do an edit or learn how to edit, a lot of people are asking me, hey, can you do a editing video? And I'm like, I could do it, but I learned from YouTube. So I searched, because I was just bored of the editing that I was using. Just spice up my videos. So I literally Googled specific editing techniques that I wanted to incorporate in my videos. And hold on, I'm doing my brows. And yeah, I found the answers. So like, guys, utilize YouTube. You can learn insane things from YouTube if you just allow yourself to like the time to fully indulge. But You know, people are learning how to use like Excel, Word, spreadsheets or whatever. Literally search on YouTube how to do the shake effect on Final Cut Pro. Search, you'll find it. A lot of people think like becoming an influencer, I don't really like the term influencer, because what are you really influencing? What am I really influencing? I don't know, but it's just the title, I guess. So yeah, I'm an influencer. I prefer the term content creator, because I don't know, I don't really want to put that on me to say that I'm influencing people, you know? Yeah, so people might look at it like it's oversaturated or whatever, but it's really not. There's room for everyone to make money on social media. Not even by influencing, just by starting a business or whatever it is. So I feel like it's also your mindset. If you think something is oversaturated or that you're not gonna get enough opportunities from, then it won't happen for you, because you're not even gonna bother putting in the work, or you know, you're 100% because you're so stuck up on on the negative sides of your job. So this happens for like, not even for like social media, but like in any field. Like I remember when I was in school and I would search like communications degree salary, and I look at the salary and I would look at the top number, which was like 100K for like, I don't know, a director or something like that. Everyone wants this spot. How am I gonna get to that 100K salary? If you think in abundance, then that's exactly what will come to you. So I changed my mindset for social media, because I used to think like that. I'm gonna be completely honest. I used to think there's limited opportunities for me. Everyone's an influencer. How am I gonna make money from this? But I had to really sit with myself and think, do you know how many companies there are in this world? And do you know how many people need to market their product? I guess there is a little bit of money in here for me. So even if you are a small influencer, there is a term, micro influencer. Brands want to reach out to them, me. I am considered a micro influencer, I think, on Instagram and on YouTube. I only have 20K subscribers, so brands are actually kind of looking for people with smaller platforms because of our engagement, so our comments, our likes, our how we talk to our followers. So these brands are looking at things like this because of how engaged your audience is with your content. If you go on someone's Instagram account who has like 100,000 followers and has 20 comments and 1,000 likes, versus someone who has like 50,000 followers and has 200 comments and like 3,000 likes, the brand will go with the person who has 50,000 following because their engagement is so high. And don't get discouraged by not getting paid for the content that you create early on, because it's all a part of the game, man. You're not gonna make money as soon as you start doing something. I can definitely go more in depth on this topic. If you guys want to ask me a bunch of questions, you can definitely DM me, and I might do like a live on it or like a whole YouTube video if I get a lot of questions. But I kind of just want to leave it at that. I love when you guys DM me, like especially after watching one of my videos. I'm like, wow, you care, you know? I'm like, wow, you really responded. But yeah. Ooh, that kind of brings me on to another topic that I want to talk about. There's this thing called imposter syndrome. And let me just talk about this topic because it is so real. I feel like it ties in with this whole video too. So imposter syndrome is when you question why good things are happening to you, or when you start to question your self-worth when it comes to like your work or whatever, and think, why am I doing this good? Like, why am I in a room amongst these very important people? Like, do I deserve to be here? Especially when you first start getting a little bit of success, or when you first start truly seeing the fruits of your labor. if that makes any sense. But question why God has... Is that a home phone? Are we in the ghetto? So according to Siri, imposter syndrome, also known as the imposter phenomenon, is a psychological pattern in which one doubts one's accomplishments and has a persistent internalized fear of being exposed as a fraud. Despite external evidence of their competence, those experiencing this phenomenon remain convinced that they are frauds and do not deserve all they have achieved. Individuals with imposterism incorrectly attribute their success or luck, or interpret it as a result of deceiving others into thinking they are more intelligent than they perceive themselves to be. So it's more of like an internal conflict. I am an imposter. I'm the imposter. I have this syndrome. And like, I'm not even at the brink of my success yet. I'm not even close to it. So I can only imagine what is gonna happen when I'm actually like successful. I might just fucking explode. And I feel like this can often happen when someone's success comes quick or unexpected, or when you're doing better than all your friends or all your family, and you really start to question like, what did I do different that like these other people didn't, like, you know what I mean? So I don't know if I'm just talking crazy, but like, it's a real thing. I just keep powdering my face because I feel like I'm super like, I may have put a little too much foundation. So there's this girl, Lavish Ruby, on YouTube, and I love her. I love her so much because she is really teaching people how to improve on your financial literacy. She is a young, successful woman of color, and she's truly just so good. Like, she's just smart, beautiful, successful. Like, she has it all. She's only 21. She teaches people how to be better with their money, how they can start investing at as young as 20 years old. She drives a Porsche. She's very, very accomplished in life, and she's just hungry. Like, you can tell she's just very hungry for success, and like, I really admire her. She has like 100-something thousand subscribers, and she's just, I started following her on Instagram too. And I just love her for like putting that out onto YouTube, you know, encouraging other young black women either start their own business or, you know, help with their financial literacy, because I myself didn't have anyone to teach me about, you know, finances, investments, any of that. So I'm kind of learning through her. I know I need to go to the bank and talk to like a financial advisor, but I really love her for how open she is with how much she's making and like all of that, you know, because a lot of people don't want to let people in on how they too can be successful. It's a real thing, you know. So I really love her for encouraging and teaching other young women how to be just like her. So if you haven't checked her out, check her out on YouTube, Lavish Ruby. I'll put her link in the description box. My cat is here and she's on her period, so if you guys hear meowing like that, so sorry about that. This is my first time contouring my nose. What the fuck? Actually looks kind of nice, you know. Oh my god, my cat is so annoying. She's now on the table. I shouldn't have let her out. I always like put like a little dab of like a rosy pink lip stain, and then I put like gloss over it. And that is basically my everyday look. Let me just brush it out. I am all done. This is my everyday glowy makeup specifically for dry skin. I hope you guys enjoyed this chat and took something from it. I will definitely be posting a vlog, so stay tuned for that. I know y'all love the vlogs. Like, y'all don't even care about the get ready with me's, but a girl gotta do her makeup videos too, okay? Please like this video. It'll really help me out a lot. In case you guys don't know how the algorithm works, the more likes I get, basically the more I show up on people's recommended or suggestions, you know, so a like can really go a long way for me. So please like this video. I would really appreciate it, and I will see you guys in my next upload. Bye.